try and check things here in the first few minutes. So while I'm checking, I'll go ahead and start. Hey guys, Gods of Olympia here.
These bombs, so
hope everyone's
heavy.
doing good. Currently trying to check internet, sort of, and stuff. Try to make sure everything's good.
Cleo is a brave
Let's
girl
see.
today. I found a
Hi,
really weird-looking
everyone.
lizard. Want me to show it to you?
Bop. Is it gonna show up? It showed up on the... Yep, there it is. Okay. I think we're good. Internet seems
These
fine.
bombs, so heavy.
I think we're good. Alright. I need to start transferring streams on Twitch over to YouTube the day of, but I end up doing it like 8 or 9 streams all at once on one day. I'll try and do it more frequently.
Cleo is a brave girl today. I found a really weird-looking lizard. Want me to show it to you?
Originally. Though I was working on other things now, mainly. I am free to just focus fully on gaming and streaming, so... Yeah. So we are here today to test out the 4 characters, chat. I really wish I had like an emote, so I could just wave or something. Chat, just in general, but always do a lot of chatting, even when I try and not to.
So heavy.
So, where have we been since the last time I showed any Genshin gameplay? It's definitely been a bit. I know that. It's definitely been a bit. Hey, how you doing? Good morning. Yeah, I'm up a little early. Been up since like 9 o'clock. Only slept like 5 hours. I wanted to get up early and start streaming. I hope everyone's doing all good. So, they finally switched the banner. And we don't have, Beidou, Ningguang, Diona, and Child, or Tartaglia, up here anymore. Now we got Zhongli, Chongyun, Razor, and the new girl's name, which I cannot tell you off the top of my head. I will have to, like, check. And we got us a new weapon banner, but personally, I've never done the weapon banner. A little bit of wishes I get, I go for the characters. So, since the last time I streamed, I did the 10 monthly wishes, and I was still trying to get Beidou, didn't get her. That's all good. It's just, you can watch me stream. I'm probably gonna be switching streams all day. Like, I'll stream Genshin, probably a bit of For Honor later. Definitely some more Minecraft. I'm just probably gonna be streaming all day. As long as my internet doesn't cut out again. So, I am here to entertain. But yeah. So, with the 10 wishes I got, I did 1 in the, or 5 in the regular banner, 5 in the event banner, trying to get Beidou. I didn't get Beidou. I did get 2 other units, 2 other characters. I got Diona, and I've gotten her up to 40 so far. Need to get Chi-Chi, and then I'll have all the child characters. And then we got Bennett. Got him up at 29.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
I love how they both go and do one of their actions as I go to switch to them. Yeah, I'm now at 14 units. I didn't get Beidou, but I got Bennett and I got Diona. Which I'm okay a little bit with the fact I didn't get Beidou. I really, really, really wanted to get her and her parry.
Where did that come from?
Most of the units, though, that you can get are from most of them are on the default banner. The ones that, the 4 stars that weren't on the default banner that I know I wanted to get on my list were Diona, And now our guitar girl, or rock star, she's not on the default banner.
Benny's
Most of the others
Adventure
are.
Team, assemble!
So that even if I don't get them on like one of those limited banners, it won't kill me, you know? So I could always try and get her off of the default banner. And I wanted Child. I like Child and I like Zhongli, but mainly for their combat. Because I've already done the test for these characters, and I'm going to do it again.
Ow! Where did
I
that
feel like
come
he's
from?
just a walking bad luck charm, Bennett there.
Are you?
Alright, so let's get started with these character tests. What's the girl's name? Xinyan? So not saying that right. I feel like the X could be like a C sound. I don't know. A lot of names in here that I've said wrong that have probably been different. But let's start here. Another reason I really wanted to get Beto was because of how her combat style is. Most of the characters in here have like a normal swinging style with their swords. Like, they'll swing, and their swing will probably be similar to other characters. But when it came to like Beto or Chongyun or some of these characters, their swing style is slightly different. And it's more, I should have read that, more oriented towards being themselves. Like they have their own style of combat. And I like that. And I like that dramatic right there. So they have him set up with the Favonius Greatsword, Braveheart, no Constellation, and all level 8. So, drain stamina over time, yep. Strike the ground with his greatsword, causing a cryo explosion and a circular AoE in front of him that deals cryo damage. I want him. But I finally got another ice unit, Diona, and I had this puzzle I need to go back and do. I'll probably do that after testing characters, because I forgot about it. But I had this... Man, lungs, don't die on me. This ice puzzle I couldn't do because Kaio was my only unit, and he couldn't do it fast enough, because the cooldown time between using his E. So I'm going to try and do it with Diona. And Kaio. I'll use them both. Hopefully it'll work. But pretty much in shorter description, he pretty much will place a giant circle that'll... Any characters that walk into that circle on the ground will do cryo damage with their basic attacks. So like, I could use Zhengling, the side character it lets us use here, and it'll do ice attacks with her regular attacks. So ice and fire combo, without even having to pull him in after he uses it. And then this is kind of like just a giant ice sword slam in the area. Increases the speed of sword, claymore, polearm wielding characters within the field. And another spirit blade will be summoned to strike nearby enemies, dealing 100% of his layered frost skills damage as AoE cryo damage. And will decrease their cryo resist. Okay. I'm pretty sure he also has a leeway. Yeah. Reduced leeway expedition time. Alright. Why is my throat so awful? Alright, so... I just like it when they have their own personalized attack style. Let's do this. 10 opponents.
One with my blade.
Come on. As I usually do, I'm only going to use the characters that we're testing. Well, if I can dodge a few attacks here. The electric is definitely hitting me. His attack pattern does feel a bit slow, which throws me off. Just a little. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Bop, 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 bop,
Swift and
bop,
merciful.
bop, bop. Da 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 da. And you can see the ice pattern at the edge of the blade here. I hate that. Stop with that. And that's the ice blade. Okay. Yeah, you can see the ice on the sword. Water enemies. Water enemies. Okay. Bump. And bump.
Swift and merciful.
You know what? I went to use
From
it.
whence you came.
That's the ult there. I'll just leave him frozen so I can handle this dude.
Forth, my blade.
And we have an Abyss Mage. Hydra, huh? Alright. Freeze. Now that I said freeze, it reminded me of, I don't remember what game I got hit there.
A touch of frost.
What game was it they said deep freeze in? Deep freeze sounds so familiar. Was it Kingdom Hearts?
Spirit blade. Attack.
I think it was Kingdom Hearts. Every time you went to cast Cryo. Trying to keep him in the circle.
Spirit blade. Attack.
Now, if I could get him from the wish list, I would definitely enjoy it. I currently only have the one greatsword user, Noelle. Luckily, Klee does the claymore damage. I've said that before, though. So I would love to get another claymore user. No matter how much I pull from wishes, I get catalyst, bow, and sometimes the sword users, but never a greatsword user. Noelle was my only greatsword. But I really enjoy the gameplay with the greatsword swing personalities I've seen. Like Chong Yun's blade kind of feels like it has his own style to it. Bido's definitely felt like it had its own style. Anywho, not starting. We're gonna go to the next character. Now, this banner has 3 greatsword users in it. Razor, Chong Yun, and our Rockstar. I'm just gonna call her Rockstar because I don't think I'll say the name right. So I will say, if I don't get a greatsword user out of this banner, I feel like the game's out to get me at that point. Because I've gotten no greatsword users since I've started playing Genshin, and I've played it since the first day. Literally the first day it came out on PlayStation, I've been playing it. If I don't get a greatsword user other than Noelle by that point, or Claymore, I don't know, should you call it Claymore or Greatsword? I usually call it the Greatsword because in all the games I play, they have the Greatsword sword type, or skill type, or whatever, you know? And personally, whenever I create a character, I like to use the Greatswords or dual swords. So next we got Wolf Boy Razor. And I'm going to read it this time. So click an X. And I'll always create like a tanky based character. Like I've had, if you played, there's a role playing game that was free for PlayStation. I can't check real quick. Anywho, tapping his elemental skill will cause him to rend the enemies in front of him and gain an Electro Sigil. Holding his elemental skill will deal AoE damage and consume the sigil, converting it to energy. His elemental burst summons the wolf within. It strikes alongside him and increases his attack speed. This is gonna be fun. I just feel it. Once again, another sort of personalized one. They both have the end downward swing, but his attacks are faster, and you can definitely see a difference in it. From what I can tell, most of the greatsword users, I don't remember if Beto, her last swing, did a downward swing, but I know Noelle's does. So, let's do this. I like trying to get them together. It doesn't matter what character I'm using. So after that, I should probably dash. Okay. Nope. Werewolf time. Oh yeah. Let's do this.
Get back!
I can enjoy this. Let's go. I had a feeling. I could hear it. Nope. I love how you get super armor whenever you activate an ult, and I use that to dodge a lot of attacks. No. You shall die. Eat this. I think I missed that entirely. I don't want to kill him by throwing him off the edge. As I say that, he flies off the ledge. But look at this. This is definitely personalized. Just look at this. His attacks are even going faster while he's like that. Ooh, I wish I had one of these. I want a complex character. I like the more complex their playstyle is. I like it when. So a good example of that being Beto. When you click her E, it does something different than when you hold it. That's complex to a degree, and I like that. Razor's there. No, I was testing them out. We're doing the test runs. Did you cut out for a second? Because I've been going through the test runs. I don't know if you're... It's all good. No, I was going over the test runs. I started originally going over Chongyun, and then I went over to Razor's, and now we're going over to hers. Because I'm not even going to try and say her name. I'm going to probably say it wrong. So. Going over a bit of the gameplay. Any characters I get, though, you know I'll definitely go over, like... If you ask me questions, doesn't matter what game I'm playing, I've done it with... I've talked midstream over Genshin builds. So, if you want to talk about Genshin builds, want some info on how to build a character, I don't mind talking about it. I could do a video on it now that I think about it. I don't know if I'd be really helpful on that, though. I know I do a lot of combos and a lot of setups. I don't know. Upon casting her elemental skill, she'll swing her instrument, gaining different levels of pyro shield based on the number of enemies hit. At its maximum level, the shield will continuously deal pyro damage to the surrounding enemies. Her elemental burst will literally blast her opponents with a sound wave, which is followed by a trail of scorching flames. This attack deals physical and pyro damage. Now, it feels personalized to her, with its own, like, style, but I kind of feel like her sword swings are similar. I can't remember what character it seems similar to. But okay. So it gave us 3 characters here, but I'm only going to use her. The usual, I'm only going to use the character for the test run. I've also noticed everyone here has had the Favonius Greatsword. All of the 3 of the Greatsword users in this Wish banner are using it in the test run. Probably because it heals you, doesn't it? With each kill? No, it increases elemental particles. And these will increase or decrease the amount of hits she needs with her shield to activate the higher level version. Alright. Can y'all group up? Come here, Mr. Archer. Ba, 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 da, ba, da, ba, da. Right. No more fire resist.
Feel the beat.
Let's fix that. Pretty sure this gives you a 250% fire boost. So your resistance to fire is like really high. Unless it wears off like that. Awful timing.
Feel the beat.
Which we can test that with him. Technically, and the archer here, but... Come on. I didn't take any damage from the little bit that did hit me.
Feel the beat.
Come on. Dare you. Yeah, it's pretty much... It's pretty nice. Let's kill this dude now.
Amp it up. Feel the beat.
You want to spin? I can spin too. No. Cancel that. And finish him. Kind of finished that dramatically there. And I like how... I wish they would have done that with Noelle's shield. But it's like every character's had like a personalized shield. All of the people that I've seen who put out shields, like Beto's, I'm pretty sure hers is personalized. Our rock star here, her shield is definitely personalized with a little music around it. Diona's is the cat ear bubble, everyone knows that one. It's personalized. But Noelle, she puts out a shield, it's kind of just like a plain Geo shield though. I mean, it does have like the earth ripple around it, but I feel like they could have did more with hers, you know? Like, make it more personalized towards her personality, like theirs are.
Whatever's going on over there, looks pretty rock and roll to me.
Because compared to the regular shields, which are just like an elemental color over top, and it kind of just feels a little basic with Noelle's shield compared to the other characters that can create shields. But I can feel like this is a pretty complicated character to try and figure out her shield setup. And there's a lot to figure out with her. Just like how the others are. So the only character we haven't went over would be Zhongli. Right. Right. Our 5-star. Heard a lot of people saying he's been nerfed. I've heard a lot of people saying he's pretty nice. I'm curious to see how it goes. Well, I've already played him once. I'm not going to deny that. So I'm curious to see how round 2 goes. I've played all of these guys once at least. I've already played through the test runs to see which ones might give me difficulty or not going through. Initially, our Rockstar girl there, she gave me trouble on the first go around when I was trying to do her test run, because it takes a lot, from what I can tell, to try and figure out to get the shield activation right. Got to get all the enemies grouping around you so that when you hit them with the E or the R2, if you're playing this on PlayStation, that it'll activate the higher level form of the shield. So, but knowing as I've only got the one greatsword user, I'd really love to get one of the 3 here. And I really love how all of their greatsword swings feel very personalized. Anyhow, Zhongli, our 5-star, shall be tested on the field. If I remember reading his stats right, which I'll just read him again, because I think when it comes to 5 stars, I'm gonna just read out their stuff, because from what I can tell, 5 stars are pretty, like, they're, compared to a 4-star, they've got extra buffs, and sometimes most of the time their setups are way stronger. Just look at Child and his AoE. And his output of damage. He pretty much has 2 ultimates, for Pete's sake. Okay. By tapping his elemental skill, he can summon a stone Steely, dealing damage to surrounding enemies. Holding his elemental skill creates a shield, protecting him and his allies. So it works on his allies. So he's a team play. So you're telling me if I have Noelle out, and my Noelle, I usually get like 3 different shields equipped. I've got the Bell Greatsword, so if I take damage, I get that shield. I get the Geo crystals that I create and her shield itself. So you're telling me if he creates a shield extra, I get a fourth shield on there. Not only that, I'm pretty sure his skill does a 5% defense increase for all shields currently on you. So you're telling me I would get a buff in all my shields, if I'm reading this correct. Probably not. His elemental burst will summon a meteorite, falling from the sky, dealing geo damage, and applying the petrification status effect to enemies hit. Now, petrification, if we're going by Final Fantasy terms, I've played so many games of Final Fantasy, would be pretty much turning them to stone. Like Medusa. So, that's going to be interesting to see. Alright. So he's got the prototype grudge. I feel like that just kind of was going for color there, because that definitely matches him. Most of these guys have Braveheart on. Alright, so in here we've got our basic attacks here. Now, his E or R2 seems kind of complicated with 2 different versions to use. One being the Geoconstruct Pillar, which works like the main Traveler's, but it's taller and it's a steely pillar instead. His Hold will cause Geo Energy to explode, creating a shield. When the damage absorption is based on his HP. So if he has a lot of HP, it'll increase the damage absorption. And it'll absorb about 250% more Geo damage, causing AoE Geo damage as well. If there are nearby targets with the Geo element, it will drain a large amount of Geo element from a maximum of 2 targets. This effect does not cause damage. Go down. You know, sometimes I've had a problem with this. Do I have to click X to go down? Directional pad? Yeah, push down the right stick. Push down the left stick, it goes down. Push down on the directional pad, it doesn't go. That's annoying, because I see it says it goes down further. I hate it when it does that. Well, brings a falling meteor down to Earth, dealing massive geo damage to opponents caught in its AoE, and applying the petrification status effect. Opponents affected by this won't be able to move. And then it gave us... yeah, right there. Fortified characters have a 5% increased shield strength. That's what I was talking about. And it can stack up to 5 times, and it'll last until the Jade Shield disappears. So when it takes damage, it will fortify. So, every time you take damage with a shield active, with that shield active as well, it'll fortify the shields, stacking up to a 25% increase in strength of your shields. Okay. And his ult will do more damage, 33% increased damage based on equal to his max HP. So, this is one reason I think is a little OP just from reading it. Not only does his shield's absorption get stronger from his HP, his ult gets stronger from the HP. So all you have to do is focus artifacts with HP on him or anything, and you can pretty much up all his output dramatically. So, alright. Nice little floating meteor there. I guess that's his idle animation. Alright. Let's do this. Go ahead and place this before I... you know what? I won't place it. Let's do this. 14 enemies.
Crumble!
Come on. Oh, yeah.
Stabilize. Order.
Let's petrify. Oh, it one-shot all of them. Okay. Threw me off there.
Solidify.
So that definitely tells me the damage output with his health amount. 23,000. Pretty sure I saw 22k damage.
Gather.
Okay.
Crumble.
Let's resonate then.
Gather.
Fine then. Get down from there.
Order guide you.
It killed them again.
Rise.
Come on, dude.
Order guide you.
Let's test it on you. Definitely reminds me like something out of Final Fantasy. I feel like it could last longer though.
Rise.
Just trying to climb up it. Come on. Asavenia.
Solidify. Crumble. Order guide you.
All of his health, pretty much. I like that.
Gather.
Just seeing this. I mean, come on. Let's do that again. Come on. I need to get into this. Come on.
Solidify. Quake. Solidify.
Okay. Now what? Makes sense.
Solidify.
Get off that pillar. Fight me. You know what? I don't like you. Get out of here.
I will have order. Quake.
I was trying to do this midair. I forget you can't do that stuff midair. Alright.
Gather. Gather.
Okay. So I took enough damage there for the shield to disappear. Fine then.
I will have order.
Try and remove this shield. I'll just keep reactivating it.
Crumble. Gather.
Kinda just felt like juggling. Alright. I'd say it's the end of Zhongli. With pretty much no health, so yeah. Gameplay with 5-star characters that I've seen is pretty nice. Out of all the characters that out of all the 5 stars that I've seen, the only one that I've seen like I feel like they could have did more with, maybe a little, because I don't exactly feel like they did enough with her moveset, would be Mona. I feel like they could have did more with that. But all the others, I feel like they're okay. But I kind of feel like with Mona's, they could have did a little more with her, a little more flair with her moves, compared to the other characters we've seen with all their flair. Don't even need to heal. It does that every time. So we went over the characters. I need to do these. Still haven't done the story. And I still haven't ascended. And I don't plan to continue my ascension yet.
Totoko, where are you?
I have noticed, I was gonna try and show this. Here it is. My adventure XP. I haven't ascended. I'm almost 10k, I think, over the limit. I'm curious to see if when I do ascend, it'll actually cross the XP over. I don't know. Also, I was pretty sure they haven't done this yet. Yeah, Zhongli and Arnie Rockstar aren't in here. But there's only 4 4-stars, 5 if you count our Rockstar that I don't have. But yeah, I've only got the 1 Greatsword user. The 1 Claymore. What was I doing? Well, I want to wish, so let's go ahead and get these commissions out of the way. Not only that, I'll do some of these. Because I want to continue to, I want to get Bennett up to level 40, and then after I get him up to 40... Is Clay level 80 already? She hit 80? She hit 80. So I wanted to get all the characters to 70.
Totoko? Totoko, where are you?
I got distracted again, yes, because I was questioning myself. I want to get all the characters to 70. And now that I have more characters, I gotta work at 170. Initially, I was gonna ascend after I got all my characters to 70. Now I got 2 more characters, and I'm not gonna ascend until I get them to 70. So, once I get Bennett to 40, I'm going to put all my books into Lisa to get her to 70, and then I gotta focus on ascending. So I'm gonna try and focus on getting Zhengli and Amber ascended, and then getting Ningguang up there, and then Bennett and Diona. Because I've already ascended Ningguang 50. I'm gonna just go by the highest and then go to the lowest. So, yeah.
Bombs.
Yeah. I haven't even tested Diona in a fight. I kind of want to.
Do you want to come fish blasting with me? How?
But she'd pretty much be way underleveled. Same with Bennett. Only reason I said I'd use Diona
Need
is
my help
because
as usual?
she at least has a shield.
But it's way worth it because the fish tastes so good.
You know what? Bring me back that Sucrose, because I'm going to use her to group the enemies up. And then...
Need my help as usual?
Alright. So I'm going to go over here. Yes, no. Yes. Can I get books out of doing the daily commissions? I can't. I'll do one of these. 2 of these. Some of these, and then I'll go start the commissions. I Man, am I tired. Probably I should have grabbed a bite to eat before starting streaming. I always do that. I'll just forget to grab anything to eat. I'll do it momentarily. Oh. So not only am I queued to go do the daily commission, I've ran into a random blue event, and I've marked the thing over there. So I got 3 things in my map it's trying to get me to go to. Let's go ahead and climb up here. What's up, y'all? How you doing?
Da, da, da. Boing, boing, boom.
I thought he wanted to I figured he was trying to fly. I mean, he was sitting in the air for a bit there, and it kind of looked like he was trying to flap his wings or something, you know? Or his arms, in this case, because he doesn't have wings, but... Anywho. I'm gonna test. I want to get rid of these dudes before I do this. I always hate when he'll shoot at me from afar. So... And he's dead. Okay. I think there's an item up there, so I'm gonna go pick it up. Yeah. One little radish.
Da, da, da.
Let's do this. Right, bow user. So, I was correct in thinking the damage output would be a little low. That's better.
Keep the bullet. Got me that time.
You're open.
Holding circle and aiming L2 and R2 is so different.
You're open. You're open. You're open.
Yeah, I don't think I'll get anywhere with this fight.
Take a answer.
I mean, they are not killing me because of the shield, but...
open!
Diana Special!
That heals. Yep.
You're open!
Not bad. Ice and fire combo there. And I could heal in the circle too. Don't even think about it. Burn. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Who's first?
Ouch! Da, da, da.
Really?
Leave it up to me.
I wasn't done.
Absorption test.
Buggards. You don't drop kick Klee. So much disrespect right there.
La la la.
You know, sometimes I don't think I spend my resin right. I barely spend... I haven't done anything with artifacts in a while. All my resin just keeps going into the event, which is pretty much over at this point. I didn't finish getting the books, but I don't really care, I guess. Or most of my resin goes into leveling my characters.
Jumpy Dumpty Go!
Okay. Really?
I'm a rock.
Just gonna shoot him out of the sky. Because if you shoot them mid-air, it's an insta-kill. Like popping a balloon. Alright. 3, 2, 1 behind me.
Look at you, Spoontail. Let's go. Blazing to light.
I'm pretty sure I dodged those, but then again,
Jumpy Dumpty Go! Absorption test. Stand clear.
no. No. I hate that attack. Alright. So, Bennett,
Oh, ow!
gotta give you 11
Where'd that
levels.
come from?
Oh well. Alright, you're at 40. Everyone's maxed out except for Lisa. Get her up to 70, and then I can move on to Amber and them. That didn't get me really far.
Eastbound.
Really don't know like the quickest way to get XP. That's the quickest way really for me personally, but I don't know. I'm sure some other people have quick ways to get XP. Alright, so we got one right here. I'm really blind, so I gotta find the other 3. One right here. Just my luck, I passed over the other ones. And I didn't see them. Yep. Right here. Where's the 4th one? Maybe it's over here. Just gonna make sure. I don't see it. So 1. Oh, here it is. Me eyes. Can't see without my glasses. I think I do a good job of seeing just fine. I never wear my glasses while gaming. Why start now? Haven't in ever. Alrighty. I'm in, and I'm just standing here. No lounging on the job. Got people to kill.
La la la. Max, clear. La la la. Dumpy dumpy duck. Woo. Ah. Woo.
And then there was one. Alright. Next. Usually get these things done in like a few seconds. I think that's because they put all the enemies in these level 50. Or are they your level? Questions. If they are my level, that was really quick to kill them, but probably because of all the overload damage. Doing elemental combos and seeing your numbers hit super high is really nice. How does he... Really? I hate it when the game glitches like this. It happens to me all the time, where they'll see me from miles away.
Dumpy dumpy go.
Fine.
Dumpy dumpy go.
Let's go, dude. Gotta keep getting those cheap hits and... Come on. Come on. Let's juggle. Anyone want giant hilichurl for dinner? Annoyances. Didn't even go over to his area either. Now she's about to die, but I could just use Diona to heal. And Noelle, because she heals.
La la la.
So, go down here. Oh yeah, and it'll help me with this.
Now that your drink got me that time. Dumpy dumpy go. Boing boing. Blazing to light. Da da da. Woo.
Get off your pedestal. Don't have my water user, so...
Stand clear. Animal test 63. Animal hypostasis simulation.
Didn't go really far, dude.
Steady as stone.
Oh, I need to heal everyone anyway. Let's do this. Alright.
Da, da, da.
Another one bites the dust. And now I'm over 10k Venture XP. fully healed team. So the one there and the one there. This one's pretty much away from every teleporter. Gonna have to walk it. What to stream after I'm done with Genshin? Do I stream for honor or do I stream? I don't know. Alright, let's get out. Before I forget, let's get Mona back out here.
This is destiny.
Oh, free food. Don't mind if I do.
Woo! Hi-ya!
I missed one. Still don't have the compass.
Woo!
Just saw a weirdo Hilichurl running around. Alright, fine.
Decided by destiny. Jumpy Dumpty Go! Blazing delight!
Yeah, you're fire, so that's not gonna do nothing to you.
Shadows of fate.
Forgot what I was doing.
Woo!
Wonder which way it's gonna have me go.
Shadows of fate.
And one shot. Yeah. Alright, moving on. I could probably do the same thing to these guys. Next. And let's see if I can do it to these ones. Yep. Next. And all three of you. Easy peasy. More books. And it's gonna take a bit.
Explosion inside city wall.
Alright, I have enough. 3, 2, 1, please.
Grounded.
And it's blue. Yep.
Oh. Explosion.
Yeah. Oh well. Alright, let's go up here. Go ahead and condense my resin.
I guess so. Come take a look. There will definitely be something.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Ad Astra Abyssosk to you. Thank you.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Expedition. Correct. I need to do all these.
Do you want to come fish blasting with me? I'll get grounded for a whole day, but it's way worth it because the fish tastes so good.
Yeah, okay. I want to continue the story anyway, and I want some primo gems. I want to try and wish some more. And I don't want to ascend my world just to get the wishes, so... You finally ascended to the Jade Chamber where Ningguang was waiting for you. She graciously accepted Paimon's gift and offered one in return. You spoke at length about many things, deities, archons, and the Fatui. Well, closest teleport, right there. Yeah, last thing I remember, we were on I was on the Flying Island. I was doing the story off cam, so it's the first time I've actually done a story on cam. I don't usually do stories on cam. Hollow Knight would be the first game I've played without actually, you know, reading it before that I've done on cam, and now this portion here. Well, most of this, except for I've done most of the story. Now I'm rambling. Okay, no more rambling. That sounded awful. Alright. Whoa. Why are there just a bunch of Fatui wandering?
There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us too.
Bring it. I dare you. Come on.
Jumpy, jumpy, go! Ah! La la la, pew! La la la.
You'll be in more trouble if you're left alive. Really? Okay, now you're just upsetting me.
Animal module 75. Shadows of fate is upon me.
Now, you're just upsetting me.
I'm as a dutiful maid woman.
And I was trying to heal Klee, and you got rid of my shield. You know? Fine. Fine. I was gonna leave you for last, you annoying ice dude, but... Get out of the way. Moving on. When you're fighting two of them at the same time, and those ice dudes and their ground slam always gets me. Even when I dodge it. And I'm always trying to kill the electric dudes quick because their shields take forever to destroy. Well, that's the claymore damage I was talking about. Hi, dude. Bye, dude. Alrighty, where's the research?
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper too. What are they for? Paimon's seen this pattern before. But where?
The thing.
Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you. But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like Child? Suspicious. Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the sigil of permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous. And the plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure.
Definitely.
Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhongli soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
Kind of want pie. Very random. And yep, alright.
Jumpy, jumpy, go! Boing, boing,
Moving on. Pretty much, he's right there, I see him. I'll say, was it up there?
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
Personal stuffs.
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly. Yeah, her take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. She thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh, so you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
Why do you want to know what people have to say, people?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart. Though they are both members of the Qixing, although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
Same
Mom
answer, pretty
talked
much.
about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least. No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Dihua Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
I have some.
Glaze lilies? But why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Eugene Terrace have some? Even Chingsa Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers.
To sing or to pick them? Kind of want to say this one.
That's correct. Your singing will surely bring out the strongest fragrance from the flowers.
So how good is your singing? Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
Paimon.
We'll only know once she starts singing.
It actually said she this time instead of the he character. Interesting. We actually get to see a cutscene where they sing.
It's time to sing whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
It's copying Barbara.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt and they don't understand here in Liyue?
You know what, flowers? If you want to fight, fine. I don't like it when my, my resources fight back.
Dumpy Dumpy go! Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?